this is like a marriage or a long-term relationships. If you were going to move in with someone and live with them for 5 years, you'd kind of want to know who they are. What are their red flags? And when you're buying a bus, it's the same thing. When you're going to spend your life in a bus and around a bus, you kind of want to know what the red flags are. Learn as much as you can about what engine and transmission you're thinking about buying. There's a lot to learn. There's Caterpillar engines, and they're good engines. Servicing a Caterpillar engine can be very expensive. Parts are expensive, and a service center can be very hard to find. Secondly is Cummins. In my opinion, Cummins makes a good engine, and Cummins was my second choice. Cummins has an 8.3 liter inline six diesel engine, and I like that engine. Most of your big semis run an inline six, so cylinders are lined up in a row, and they do that for several reasons. The engines tend to be built better, and they're more torquey. They produce more torque than a V8, and plus there's just more things to go wrong with a V8. It just adds complexity. I prefer an inline six, but there is nothing wrong with a good, well-built V8. And then International. I feel that International makes good engines up to a point. Now, there is a period of time when you get sort of toward newer buses where you'll hear the name MaxxForce. Now, MaxxForce engines have a terrible reputation. They are not reliable. From what I've heard, I've never owned one, but I was told by multiple people in multiple places to stay away from any bus that had MaxxForce attached to it. Now, they'll try to fool you, because the MaxxForce DT466 is still a DT466, but it's a MaxxForce flavor. I don't know the exact years when MaxxForce started. I think it's later in the 2000s. The point is, learn about your transmissions, learn about your engines, and make an informed decision.